Hey, what's up, family? Got one for you guys today, a meaningful one. It's going to go into one of my money videos. So I'm going to title this one. I want y'all to really think about this one I'm talking about on this one. This one I'm going to title it, Bragging About Overpaying. Therefore, you're going to be overcharged. I want you to think about what I just said. I'm going to repeat it for you. Bragging about overpaying. Therefore, you're going to be overcharged. And what do I mean by that? How many times we see, especially the youth, they love bragging about, yo, man, I spent $300 for these sneakers. Yo, man, I spent $5,000 for these rims on my car. Yo, man, I bought this t-shirt that looked like a regular t-shirt from Walmart. Man, it's a Burberry shirt. I spent $80 for this. See, this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Yo, man, I spent $10,000 for this watch. Yo, man, how about how many women? Women that sit there and brag about, I spent $300 on this purse. I spent $1,200 on this purse. There's no need to name these name brands. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, my purse, this cost me $1,500. See, let me explain to you how ridiculous all that is. See, it may make sense to the ridiculous people that you're overspending for things that really only cost about $5 or $8 to make, but they're charging you $1,500. It's ridiculous. But guess what they're doing also? They realize there's a certain type of people that is always bragging about overpaying for something. Therefore, we're gonna make it make sense for us. We own this corporation, this business, or whatever the case. When those type of people, y'all know who I'm talking about, when they come in my business, I'm gonna overcharge them, because they're always bragging about overpaying, so therefore I'm gonna overcharge them. Only bad part about that is when you come across the mature people, the older mature people who don't brag about overpaying. It's unfortunate that they now are subjugate, they go through subjugation of bragging about overpaying. Now, as always, you know I love to give y'all a word of the day. So the word of the day is subjugation. If you look up the word subjugation, it just means damn, I'm messing up. What does it mean? It means like dominance or control. The act of
someone or something.
Yeah, someone or something to have to be in dominance or under control because of something. So that's why I say subjugation, because guess what? Mom and dad ain't immature buying $300, $400 sneakers, but their son is. And because their son is foolish and the son is always on the internet, or the daughter is buying stuff way out of proportion and price-wise, guess what? Now when mom or dad calls that plumber to do the plumbing work on their house, that plumber, as soon as they show up at the house, you know, the price has skyrocket, right? And now, not only they get the job done for this high price, when they find out that their white neighbor down the street had the exact job that needed to be done, they got it for a cheaper price. Now, of course, some would say, man, that was some racist stuff. Man, that was racist. Maybe so. But one thing's definitely for sure is that most people in the world, they look at a certain type of group and they go, why is they always bragging about overspending? That is ridiculous. So since they want to always brag about overspending, we're going to take advantage of them in every way possible we can, because they're fools for overpaying for stuff. So just overcharge them. They love bragging about it. Overcharge them. Let me give you a prime example. Look at my shoes. See, as I said, the mature class of people. Look at these. Guess what? Nice, decent pair of shoes on my feet, right? These cost $5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Okay? These cost $5. But guess what? I bet you the average young person will go, man, I ain't gonna be buying those. You know, it was something you were saying earlier, babe, when I said these cost $5.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. People are gonna they're gonna
That
say to you
immature
is that
group.
it's a
That
no
ignorant
name.
group.
Yes, it's a no name brand.
Thank you. That's what they.
So
Is it, man?
that's basically what they're paying. They're paying for the brand. It's a name brand. But
You're
you're
paying for
paying
the name
$5
brand.
because it's a no name brand.
You're not paying for quality. You're paying for the name brand. Let me tell you something. Jordans cost about $5 to $8 to make, but meanwhile he's charging people $100, $200, $300 for you to buy them. That's foolish. So when y'all look at my shoes and say, man, those are no name brand, guess what? Yes, these are my $5 shoes, and yes, I paid $5 for them. Guess what? To go on a vacation. I wear these $5 shoes while I'm on a nice vacation with my family. So so the other $295, as opposed to being a $300 pair of shoes, I spent $5. The other $295, I'll spend it on my family while we on a vacation, creating memories that you can't put a price on. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta understand, before you're so quick to always say, oh man, that was racist, that electrician charged my mother and my father all this money, but the white family down the street, he did the same job for them and they ain't charged that much. Man, this mechanic charged my mom or my dad or charged me, right? All this money to put a thermostat in my car. But guess what? I found out the white guy that brought his car, the same car I got, did the same job for that person, and he did it cheaper. That's racist. Maybe so. Like I said, to be redundant here, maybe so. But one thing's definitely for sure, that they see a certain type of people come into their business, and they already got it in their head. Oh, I'm gonna overcharge these people. Why? Because they got a history of nonsense, bragging about overpaying. So therefore, I'm gonna overcharge you. And it's a shame that because of that bragging about overpaying, you put your family and people that look like you, they become subjugations to the unfairness of being overcharged. It is silly that you out here buying a purse that costs $1,500. You buying a pair, you got a closet full of Jordans, stupid stuff. You got a pair of Jordans, you got 20 pair of Jordans, every last one of them costs over $200. That is stupid, but your living conditions don't reflect what those sneakers are. What you were saying something about?
Yeah, about the shade. There's shades that they go about $300.
They got shades that cost $300. How about these stupid belts with the G on it? Y'all know, I'm not saying the name. Oh, my belt costs $300. The belt buckle. Yeah, it costs $300. It costs, this is the real one. I don't care if it's real or fake. You're a fool, and you make other people subjugation to your foolishness now, because you want to brag about overpaying. So therefore, others that look like you will be overcharged. Understand what I'm saying? I don't care if it's that car dealership you're going to, that mechanic you're going to, that clothing store you're going to, wherever, buying that purse, buying those sneakers, any and everywhere you go, you're going to be overcharged because they see you and people that look like you have a history of bragging about overpaying. So therefore, you're going to be overcharged. Understand what I'm talking about? I ain't going to keep going with this because it started getting me a little upset. And I want to say level-headed, but it's just ridiculous. That, like what my wife said earlier, like I said, let's go back to here. There's some nice, simple shoes. It costs $5. See, I'm not a fool. Ain't no fool here. Ain't no fool here. I'm not spending no $300. These are $5 comfortable shoes that match my outfit. And when we're on our cruise ship and when we're on the island or whatever island we at, guess what? I'm comfortable. And guess what? Let's just say, worst case scenario, they get lost. You know how the TSA love to lose your stuff. Let's say they get lost, right? They cost me $5. I could buy another $5 pair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna be like, man, them sneakers cost me $400 and they misplaced. No, you're a fool. And now you made somebody else steal them, and now you made others subjugation to your foolishness. They're gonna overcharge somebody else. Hey, subscribe, share, like, and comment. But for those that's out there that are mature, this video for you. The ones that's immature and you still buying these overpriced stuff, think about it. People will always overcharge you because they know you like bragging about overpaying. That is silly. That is beyond silly. Peace.